Hello and welcome to Fortress, Alaska. I'm your host Dave, and today we're looking at the Beretta M9. The Beretta M9 served as the U.S. military pistol from 1985 until now. It is still on active duty, although it has been replaced by the SIG M17. It takes a long time to change out all the firearms in the inventory of the U.S. government, so it will still serve for years to come. It is a single action, double action pistol with a manual safety and decocker. So if the hammer is back, you can lower the safety, which puts the gun on safe, but it also decocks it. Then when you want to fire, you just lift the safety off, and then the trigger will work. With the safety on, the trigger is dead and does nothing. Now, let's take a look at all the various models that Beretta makes today. It is basically a 92 FS, which is the Beretta M9, same thing. And you can see all the various models you can get today from Beretta, including this model, the M9. When the Beretta was initially adopted, it beat out the SIG P226 by just a matter of cost. Both passed all the tests with flying colors. However, the Beretta was just a little bit cheaper, and that's the bottom line. You can read all the internet lore you want. The bottom line, the Beretta was cheaper. That's all there was to it.
Yeah, where am I shooting?
Initially, there were troubles with the slides cracking and flying back and injuring people. This, however, was not a fault of the gun. It was a fault of the ammo. It was not submachine gun ammo like some people like to say. Basically what happened was the manufacturer incorrectly made the ammunition, creating basically a proof round with every round. Therefore, when you are firing the gun, you are putting nothing but proof rounds through it. And any gun will eventually blow itself apart when you consistently put proof rounds through it. So it was the manufacturer of the ammo's fault, not Beretta's fault. Yet Beretta did go back and modify all the guns so that should that slide ever break in the future, it would not fly off and hit someone. This was all done at the expense of the U.S. government because it was not Beretta's fault. So let's take a look at disassembly and reassembly of the Beretta M9, and you can see just how simple it is. Now we're going to do disassembly of the Beretta M9. First thing, as with all, remove the magazine, set the magazine aside. Verify, empty, set it aside. Secondly, clear, make sure it's empty. You can really easily see if the Beretta is empty. Lock the slide back. Now, on the Beretta, there's a little button you push. You push that button, you turn it around, and you can rotate the disassembly latch, which is right there. You saw me do it. So then you release the button, pull back on the slide, and let the slide go forward. So set the slide aside. Now you have, I mean, set the frame aside. Now we have the slide, and so remove the spring. It is not a captive spring, so be careful with it. Once again, these will go flying across the room. They'll go flying into your face. They'll break windows, so do be careful with them. Wear safety glasses. Set the spring aside. and guide rod. Then remove the barrel. Now notice the Beretta does not use the tilting barrel link system. It uses a locking block, which takes just a little bit to get out. So here we have the Beretta barrel with the locking block system. This is reminiscent of the P38, so if any of you think you've seen it before, that's where it was. And so that's the Beretta barrel. So now I'm going to clean this, and then I'll show you reassembly. I have finished cleaning and lubricating it, and yes, it's covered in oil. I do that because it's going into storage for a while, and it'll help protect it. So first we drop the barrel back in. Got this locking block, and it takes just sometimes it takes a little bit of fuss, but apparently I got it right in the very first time. So we got the locking block in place, and we got the barrel in place. It's put the recoil spring in. Remember, this thing will fly across the room. Wear eye protection. It'll break glass. So get that in there. I think someday I'm going to update the recoil guide rod to be stainless steel, just because. And so you put this barrel in, put the recoil spring and guide rod in, put the slide back on, go all the way back, lock it open, pop the disconnect. There we go. So the takedown lever is back in place, the button's back out. Function check it. Fires double. Put it on. Drops the hammer. Decocker works. Trigger is disengaged. Double. Let's check the reset. All works. So she's function checked and works. And once again, just wipe off the magazine and put it back in, and she's all cleaned, assembled, disassembled, reassembled, and ready to go. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe. Ask questions, make comments, do all the usual social media stuff for the algorithm. And as always, have a good day and get out shooting.